Overseas now, where President Trump's America First foreign policy is having an effect on a number of conflicts, including the war in Ukraine. Over the weekend, the president spoke about a possible meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin to end that war, and it's drawing a sharp warning from Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Holly Williams has more for us from London. She's been following this. Holly, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. We still don't have a date for a summit meeting between President Trump and Vladimir Putin, but things seem to be moving very quickly. We're expecting a meeting tomorrow in Saudi Arabia between Russian and US officials, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
President Trump is confident he can do a deal with Vladimir Putin to end the war in Ukraine.
With no time set, but it could be very soon.
Like this month?
All right, it'll be soon. We'll see what happens.
But speaking on Meet the Press, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said he warned Trump about Putin's intentions in a phone call last week. Zelenskyy said he told Trump Russia's leader doesn't really want to end the war, which he ignited nearly 3 years ago by invading Ukraine.
He's a liar. He doesn't want any peace. But I think he's really a little bit scared about the President Trump, and I think the president has this chance and he's strong, but don't trust him, don't trust Putin.
Many in Europe fear that a peace deal without security guarantees to protect Ukraine will see Russia re-invade in the future. But the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, told his European counterparts last week that US support for Ukraine has limits.
That returning to Ukraine's pre-2014 borders is an unrealistic objective. To be clear, as part of any security guarantee, there will not be US troops deployed to Ukraine.
That's been criticized, including by a Republican senator, as giving away leverage to Russia before negotiations even begin. In Ukraine, despite receiving tens of billions of dollars in American aid during the war, some say they've now been betrayed. I think this is another step towards a world war, says this man in Kiev. Trump is trying to pacify the aggressor.
European leaders are holding an emergency meeting today in Paris, worried that they are being excluded from the negotiations. Meanwhile, President Zelenskyy said today that Ukraine is not involved in the talks in Saudi Arabia and will not accept any agreements made without its participation. Vlad.
All right, Holly, thank you very much.